Hi everybody, old Gare here with this week's Fishing Chums fishing reports. Welcome to 2019 Fishing Chums season. Boy, we got a lot of great things planned for this season, and we want to thank you for being with us last year. And boy, I just have this feeling that this year is going to be a banner year for fishing here in the Ozarks. I just feel it. I hope I'm right, okay? Well, we got some fishing reports. Yikes, had some nice catfish caught this week. I have this report. Crappie being caught at a few of our lakes, so hey, let's go fishing.
Fish and Chums!
Well, we hope you had yourself a happy new year. I hope everything went well for you. I know a few of you boys went out there and went fishing, and some of you got bit, that's for sure. Want to start to show off by looking here at Ryan Letterman. Ryan, God bless you. What a great fish. Big catfish caught just the other day at Truman on cut shad. So there's been some nice cats being caught out at Truman. Good going, Ryan. Good going, my friend. Also, there's been some crappie being caught. A fella I know was out the other day, and he just put 2 rods out with a jig and minnow on each. I think he had a hot pink and a hot chartreuse on each with a minnow. And just got that trolling motor down by the bluffs and got it down as low as he could go and just slow trolled. And when he found a few fish, he would stop, circle around, and jig or slow roll a bait back into the water. But a lot of times it was jig and minnow, just vertically fishing. So some nice crappie can be caught out at Truman. Okay, let's go to the Lake of the Ozarks. I've had some good reports this week. I've seen some really nice photos. Guys are really catching some nice fish out there. Maybe not big numbers, but really good fish on jerk baits. They've been using their jerk baits, pitching it out, going over the brush piles, picking up some real quality fish. Had a good report the other day. Clown was a good color. Might check this out. And they've been picking up occasionally fish on the wind, if you have any wind, on the windy banks on rock crawlers are wiggle warts. But mainly that jerk bait seems to be the best bait for bass. Crappie fishing's fair off some of the deep water docks. Minnow seems to be best overall. The good jig fishermen are picking up some fish. And out on the mainland brush piles off the points where you guys know where those brush piles are, they're picking up a few out there as well. Out at Norfolk, we've had some pretty good reports. I've heard of a 38-pound striper caught there the other day down in the Twin Bridges area. I've been talking about this the last couple of weeks. And they were trolling those umbrella rigs, you know, those big shad, maybe about 5 or 6 on an umbrella rig, plastic shad, trolling that and picked up a real big old striper. So I've been picking up a few stripers out there, a few crappie, maybe not numbers, but some real nice quality fish have been caught at Norfolk off the man-made brush piles in the lower 1/3 of the lake. Let's go to Bull Shoals. My guys have had reports of walleye being caught out there, crappie, bass. For the bass, jerk bait seems to be the best overall bait right now. And they've been using jerk baits over the suspended brush. I've had reports back in the creek arm, some people going back there finding schools of shad. Seems like a grub, a 1/4 ounce grub, and salt and pepper seems to be the best color. Some people have been using smoke. And of course spoon fishing out there as well. And on the windy points, they're still picking up a few bass on occasion on the real windy points, rock crawlers and wiggle warts. All right, Taneycomo's been fair this week when they're running water in the morning hours. They've been drift fishing. Seems like a rig with a minnow if you can get some live minnows. That's been picking up some real nice trout. Some people pitching out spoons and like little Cleo spoons, gold or silver, and just kind of working at it, kind of pitching it out and working it real slow. That's been picking up some fish. And some nice trout can be caught out at Taneycomo. Morning hours seem to be the best. Over at Table Rock up in the Cape Fear area, had a good report, some crappie being caught the other day in the brush piles. In about 18 feet of water, jig and minnow combination, but you had to slow it, fish it right vertically on that brush pile, maybe get down in that brush pile a little bit. Seems like a pink head with a white body with the minnow has been working best out there. A few crappie have been caught around some of the docks up in that Cape Fear area. And that Table Rock, same thing, get that jerk bait out. We've had some good reports of jerk bait fishing over the brush piles, picking up fish. And I had a friend caught a 4-pound bass the other day, nothing was working, picked up a spinner bait Off a real windy point, slow rolling it, picked up a nice bass. But they're still picking up a few fish on rock crawlers and wiggle wars. But I tell you what, that jerkbait seems good. Just like both shows, that table rock, get back in those big creek arms. Use your sonar devices. Find those big schools of shad, grubs, and spoons. Well, if you get into them, you can have yourself a ball doing that. You're catching some fish. Stockton, don't want to overlook Stockton. Had 3 good reports of crappie being caught out there this week. Some people had a guy out the other day, again in the mouth of the flats on the drop-offs, about 18 to 22 feet of water with a jig and minnow, caught some crappie. Out on the main bluffs, I've had some reports, slow trolling, just jig and minnow combinations, and also jigging out there on the bluffs. Once in a while, a walleye will be caught out at Stockton. Seems like jerkbait, probably the bass fishermen are catching one on occasion. One other quick report over at Pomme de Terre. Had another report a couple of days ago, some nice crappie being caught out there in the man-made brush piles in about 18 to 22 feet of water, and they're picking up some crappie around some of the docks as well. Quick report for you. Once again, Happy New Year. Looking forward to 2019, and we want you to like and share. And by the way, I want to thank all you viewers over on Facebook. We had over 3,000 viewers on Facebook last week. God bless you. And like I said, like and share. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate that. And if you have any photos or information, just send it to us at our email. Email us at fishingchums@gmail.com. Have yourself a nice weekend. I heard it's going to be in the 60s Saturday and Sunday. I hope I'm right. If so, get out and get bit. Happy outdoors, everyone.